See, here's the thing about Giroud. Giroud is one of the best Class C bricks I think the Academy has ever seen. He is the epitome of a Class C brick, which is that he's essentially a brick, but damn, he's useful. And he might be the greatest Class C brick of all time. So let's just start there. Let's start positively. He is useful. He can be useful. And there are times where he can be a real good striker and he can be useful in your team and help your team because of his size, because of his ability to know how to play those first touch passes to a player and how to link guys through the middle of the play, understanding his clear movement and understanding the movements of other players around him. There is some quality in him. But I just want to just put this out there. And I've got to be real. I'm going to be real. Platini, Henry, Zidane, these are names. These are huge names, legendary names. Let me ask my friends, mes amis, s'il vous plaît, mes amis, s'il vous plaît. Do you really want Olivier Germain Giroud to be the all-time leading goal scorer for France? It's my question. Mon question, mes amis. Do you really want Olivier Giroud to be the all-time leading goal scorer for France? And it's one of those things where I'm like, hey, but see, it is what it is. It is what it is. If you score those goals, because football is mathematics. It's not like, oh, well, he did this. No, 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 no. If he scored those goals, he deserves to be the leading goal scorer. It is what it is. He scored those goals. He deserves to be the leading goal scorer in this damn thing. So, uh, but I mean, Giroud. It's just the fact that you look at that list. Because, for instance, when you look at basketball, you see okay, LeBron, you see Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you see Kobe, you see Jordan, you see. Okay, these are names. But just look at the list. Okay, Zidane, yeah, Platini, yeah, Henry, yeah, Giroud. I mean, but it's on the flip side, as crazy as that is, as messed up as that is to have that name amongst actual legends of the game, you've got to credit the dude. As in, he's a guy who's been vilified, abused, insulted by other guys, called trash, called a classy brick. But he's like, insults me all he wants, man. Look at how many caps I have. Obviously, nobody's going to break. I think Thuram is on 140 something or something. It's crazy. Lilian Thuram's caps for France is insane. Also insane. But because Giroud needs, I think, 9 goals to break it. Tricky. Because as much because for me in my mind, oh 9 goals, but remember this is international football right now, and he didn't score a single goal at the World Cup, so it's going to be tricky to do those 9 goals, but it's possible. It is possible because you could just find a game where you get a hat trick in just one of those games. You just find a game where you can get those 2 goals, or maybe you can just find a thing where he just pop off. But it's credit to Giroud that despite how people view him, he's still been able to succeed and find success for him. And even in the previous video that I did, I'm like, when Giroud was pitted against Benzema, Benzema says that you don't compare an F1 car to a go karting car and sort of. And Giroud obviously, took the hard. I'm like, no, I'm not even here to say that I'm better than Benzema or anything. I'm just here to do my thing. And you've got to admire a player who puts his head down and does the work. And I do think that will be a because look at the end of the day, he's a World Cup winner. He didn't put it this way. He's a World Cup winner, and guys will say, okay, what's the difference between him and Stefan Givash, who was also a World Cup winner in '98? Stefan Givash did nothing. France were playing with 10 men. Givash literally did nothing at that World Cup. Zero. Giroud, I remember For Mbappe's second goal against Argentina, it was Giroud who laid that pass off for Mbappe beautifully to score through. And I just think that Giroud, basically, Giroud played like the Benzema role. He played the Benzema role um, that Benzema played during the Champions League run when Cristiano Ronaldo was around. So Giroud played a role for that World Cup. Even if he didn't get a goal, he still played an important role. So, as much as I feel that Stephen Gerrard should give back that World Cup medal that he stole in 1998, sure, you deserve that. You earned that. Now I believe Benzema should have been in there, but you earned that. So, and that's the thing about Giroud is like you have to you can't hate because he's not a prick. He's not arrogant. He's not a nasty person. Um, so I'm against it from a footballing point of view. For footballing respect, footballing heritage, just the respectful nature of football that I don't feel that a player of that standing should be in the same sentence of the caliber of a Platini, of an Henry, and of a Zidane. So from a footballing point of view, I just think that it's wrong and it just messed up and it sends the wrong message. But from a real life, personal point of view, you actually have to admire it. That wow, look at a guy who many of us call trash and a brick and a flipping tree trunk and a lamppost. Well, the lamppost, if he scores 9 goals, could be the leading goal scorer for France. If he doesn't, you'll be the second all-time goal scorer for France, which is a great achievement, considering all of the players that have been playing for France and how long France have been around in this. So you've got to admire the brick. You've got to admire the brick because that's totally. I'm in two minds. In one mind is you want to see the best players play. You want to see the top players play. And of course, Benzema should be nice because Benzema is the best striker that France have because Benzema is one of the best strikers in the world. You want to see that. But at the same time, it's hard. It's like, as much as I want to insult you, I'm like, what the heck is this tree trunk doing here? This guy he can't move. He's hardly mobile. He can't dribble. He's got no skill. He's got no sauce. As much as I want to insult him, at the same time, you have to admire that this man is still he's still here. So he's like, bro, insult me when he wants. Come at me, bro. Insult me when he wants. I'm still here. And I will still do my thing. And as much as you don't like my football, as much as you don't think that I do, as much as you think I don't deserve to be in this team, what are you going to do about it? Which is why the biggest F you he could do is if he ends up actually breaking that record and actually becoming. Because if we have a situation where Giroud is the all-time France goal scorer, then it's like, well, what? So, well done to Giroud, man. Shout out to that dude, man. And it's like putting the whole footballing thing to one side. You have to admire when a guy who isn't as good or that good of a player manages to achieve things, and maybe and whenever he punches above his weight. So, gotta show the bricks some love, guys. Remember to like that vid. Remember to hit that subscribe button. Hit that sub button. But let's get to 20,000 subs and above, man. Peace out, stay true, and stay tuned for that content crack. Peace.